Hello everybody. The passenger bus industry in India is among the largest in the world. With over 20 crore journeys per year and more than 65 lakh people traveling by bus every single day, it truly forms the backbone of travel in our country. And with such big scale comes enormous challenge of providing safety and security to the passengers, especially for women and children. In India, more than 1,000 road accidents occur every single day, and over 400 people lose their lives daily. Over 30,000 rapes are recorded every year, and more than 20% of them are linked to buses. We all remember the gruesome Nirbhaya case where a woman was raped and murdered in a moving bus. More than 300 children are kidnapped every single day, and shockingly, 30% of these kidnapping involve buses. And the challenges don't stop there. Apart from these challenges, the bus operators also have to deal with challenges like thefts, robberies, and fire hazards. Over 27,000 theft and robbery cases involving buses are reported in India every year. Operators also suffer heavily due to miscommunication, poor coordination, and operational errors. Well, to solve these problems, the passenger bus industry tried a lot of methods. GPS tracking in the first generation, and later in the second generation, CCTV surveillance were introduced. But both these systems failed miserably in tackling the problem. The reason these systems failed is because GPS could only tell you the location of the vehicle, whereas CC surveillance was useful to identify what went wrong after the crime or incident was occurred, therefore making it almost useless in scenarios where you want to prevent the events or incidents. So basically, there is no prevention happening in these systems, only reaction. So now the question is, how can we actually prevent these incidents from happening in real time? Is there a solution for that? Well, researchers have found that the root cause of all these tragedies is either irresponsible human behavior or a criminal mind. And the only way to prevent them is through real-time monitoring and real-time control. Sounds difficult, right? Almost impossible. What if I told you that there is a system that does exactly this? A breakthrough solution which uses advanced artificial intelligence and IoT sensors to prevent accidents, protect passengers, prevent thefts, enable end-to-end digital connectivity, and also provide robust system for evidence and evaluation. Falcon, a 360-degree AI-powered vehicle protection system. It is an advanced AI-powered security solution that prevents all these tragedies before they occur in real time. Want to see how it works, right? Let me show you. To start with, let us understand the Falcon ecosystem. The Falcon ecosystem comprises of two parts, the hardware and the software. On the hardware side, you have a console device, AI cameras, and IoT sensors. On the software side, you have console app, owner app, and apps for the drivers. The hardware components are installed at various points inside a bus, and along with the Falcon's AI software, they provide solutions to all these problems. So let us start by looking how Falcon prevents accidents. To understand how accidents are prevented, we must first understand why accidents occur. Researchers show that nearly 97% of all the road accidents happen because of human negligence. It may be inattentive driving, irresponsible driving, or harsh driving. And if we can control this kind of a behavior, this human negligence, we can reduce the probability of accidents by more than 70%. And this is exactly what Falcon does. Let me show you how. Imagine a driver is driving a bus. Now the Falcon AI camera is installed right in front of the driver, which is wirelessly connected to the central console device running the Falcon software. The camera continuously monitors the driver's facial expressions in real time and using advanced AI software identifies unattentive or irresponsible driving behaviors that could potentially lead to accidents. Different negligent driving behaviors like drowsy driving, where a driver is appearing to be sleepy or drowsy, or distracted driving, where a driver repeatedly looks left, looks right, maybe he keeps talking to his co-passengers while driving, and his focus and his head is not towards the road. Eyes off-road, where the AI camera continuously monitors the pupils of the driver and identifies if the driver's eyes are looking on the road or not. You can imagine this like a driver who is driving the vehicle is using his cell phone for texting while driving. Apart from this, Falcon also identifies unsafe or ghost driving positions. These are driving positions where the driver who is driving the vehicle is not seated in the proper position. All these dangerous driving behavior, which are the primary cause for more than 90% of the accidents, are detected by the Falcon system in real time. Falcon also verifies in real time whether the person who is driving the bus is an authorized driver or not, preventing unauthorized individuals from operating the bus. But wait, accidents are not caused only because of the driver behavior. They might also be caused because of the events that are happening on the road, right? Well, we have a solution for that as well. To solve this problem, Falcon console device is equipped with an AI-powered back camera facing the road. This camera continuously monitors the road. It provides real-time alerts to the driver whenever a pedestrian or an animal is trying to cross the road. Falcon also provides headway monitoring, whereby, depending upon the current speed of the vehicle, real-time alerts to slow down the vehicle or stop the vehicle are provided for secure driving. Collision warnings in real time help the drivers to stop the vehicle within safe ranges so as to prevent collisions while driving. Now, as soon as the AI camera detects any of these events, the console device immediately triggers an in-cabin alarm to snap the driver's attention back to the road. But here's the key part, friends. Falcon does not rely only on driver alertness. Falcon goes a step further and immediately sends a live notification to the owner whenever such events occur. Whenever the owner or the command center receive these alerts in their owner app, they can view the event photo or video along with the live location and the speed of the vehicle. They can even switch on the CCTV feed to confirm whether the driver is truly inattentive. And once confirmed, the owner can immediately intervene by initiating a one-way video or audio call. This call is auto-answered, where as soon as the owner initiates the call, they appear on the console screen, enabling the owners to intervene in real time to warn the drivers about irresponsible behavior and provide guidance to correct their driving. So in this way, friends, the Falcon AI system acts like a real-time watchman for your driver, which detects in real time if a driver is driving the vehicle attentively or not, thereby reducing the probability of accidents, ultimately reducing the accidents and saving lives and a lot of money. After seeing how Falcon prevents accidents, now let us see how Falcon protects passengers. So first, let us understand why passengers are vulnerable. We often hear cases of rapes, sexual molestations, kidnappings, abductions, fights, and brawls. All of these incidents make passengers feel unsafe while traveling in buses. Many of you will recall the shocking Nirbhaya case where a young woman was brutally raped and murdered inside a moving bus. More recently, a 6-month-old infant was kidnapped from the Sarai bus terminal in Delhi and was later sold into child trafficking. These horrific incidents are something which we have been hearing for a long time now. So how does Falcon help to protect passengers from such incidents? Let's begin with the protection of women and children. The Falcon ecosystem equips buses with advanced screen sensors, enabling a powerful feature called Scream for Help. Whenever a passenger shouts words like help, stop, safe, or no, the console device immediately sends a live notification to the owner or command center along with the photo and audio of the screen. Live location of the vehicle is also available, and the owner can also switch the CCTV to confirm if any crime is taking place. If it is, they can then use their owner app and remotely trigger a buzzer or an alarm inside the bus, or even make a live warning announcements through the speakers. This instantly scares off the offenders and ultimately protects the passengers. This is how Falcon turns every bus into a fortress for women and children, whereby every single passenger is watched, guarded, and protected all the time using the help of AI. Next, we have the LiDAR sensors or the laser sensors. These sensors are installed near the steps of the bus, coupled with an AI camera, enabling a smart entry-exit tracker for the bus. This camera automatically captures the photo of every person who is boarding or deboarding the bus, creating a digital record of who entered or exited the bus, and alerts the operators of any unauthorized or suspicious boarding activity. So now every passenger is protected with a smart shield where every entry and exit is digitally maintained through records. Finally, Falcon is equipped with smoke sensors installed inside the bus to protect the passengers from fire hazards. Whenever a smoke or fire is detected, an instant live alert is sent to the owner. They can then confirm the event through the CCTV feed and, if needed, remotely activate the fire alarm and the fire extinguisher, stopping the fire before it spreads and causes serious harm. So this is how Falcon, using the power of AI and IoT sensors, protects the passengers in real time and gives them a peace of mind while traveling. After understanding how passengers are protected, now let us go ahead and see how thefts and losses are protected using Falcon's AI sensors. First, let us understand why and how these thefts and robberies occur in the first place. Thefts often occur when the buses are left unattended, especially during night parking in lonely or poorly lit spots. To eradicate these dangers, Falcon uses a network of RFID IoT sensors installed at various key points throughout the vehicle. These sensors detect various security breaches inside the bus. The security breaches can be a fuel tank being opened, or the luggage compartment being accessed, or when someone attempts to remove or steal the battery. It also detects if the vehicle door is open or intrusion is happening during odd timings. There are also fire sensors available in the engine, whereby whenever the engine is about to catch fire, these sensors detect it and alert. The moment any such event is detected, Falcon immediately sends a live notification to the owner. Once the owner receives the alert, they can verify it, and if it is a breach or an intrusion, they can remotely activate an alarm to scare off the offender, or also issue live audio warning announcements, further deterring the offender and driving away the offenders. With this, Falcon gives your vehicle end-to-end protection from thefts and robberies, stopping the thefts and robberies in real time as they occur. After seeing how Falcon prevents accidents, protects passengers, and prevents thefts, now let us see how Falcon enables end-to-end digital connectivity between owners, drivers, and passengers, making the journey smart, reliable, and safe. It begins with live announcements. Using this feature, owners or command center can send live announcements to both drivers or passengers of multiple buses all at once. These announcements can either be an audio announcement or a video announcement. Next is the call for help. This feature allows the drivers to call for help to the owners or command centers by providing audio or video message of the problem that they are facing at that particular time. Now you might think that drivers could have done this with their own cell phones as well. But here is the catch. If any emergencies are reported through cell phones, they are not official records. But if the same emergencies are reported through Falcon, they become official because a digital record of that request is recorded for lifetime. Apart from this, for navigation, Falcon integrates directly with Google Maps on the driver console, providing voice-guided turn-by-turn assistance to ensure smooth and safe journeys. Falcon also powers a smart radio entertainment system, which can be remotely controlled and placed based on speed, time, or even location, keeping the journey both safe and enjoyable. So now you can have your own radio station running inside the bus, which you can control remotely from the command center. Falcon also provides owners and drivers with their own apps. Using these apps, the driver can upload trip-related information that can be stored permanently, organized day-wise, trip-wise, and vehicle-wise in the cloud. Be it trip-related documents like invoices, bills, or tickets, or trip-related media like passenger photos and videos, fuel-filling photos and videos, or luggage loading pictures. So from now on, whenever your driver says that he actually refueled a tank of 10,000 rupees, you can actually ask for a small video evidence to make sure that he actually refueled for 10,000 rupees. Similarly, whenever the luggage has been boarded inside the bus, you can take a small video. The driver can then upload the video and make a digital evidence of whether the luggage was properly stored or not, increasing the accountability of transparency of the entire system. Falcon also enhances the passenger experience through passenger trip awareness system. With this system, the owners or operators can share a secure web link that allows the passengers to track the live location of the bus, monitor their luggage inside the bus in real time, and even access a lost and found feature. Lost and found is a feature using which if a passenger forgets or loses any item, they can raise a request instantly through this web link to report and recover their lost items. So now, if your passenger are forgetting anything inside the bus, there is no need for them to panic. They just raise a request and then they can recover their items. Cool, right? So in this way, Falcon provides you end-to-end digital connectivity covering the owners, drivers, as well as passengers, increasing accountability, transparency, and passenger satisfaction, and most importantly, winning the trust of your passengers. So friends, till now you've seen how Falcon prevents accidents, protects the passengers, prevents thefts, provides digital connectivity. But now comes the most important part. It is the part where Falcon acts like your bus black box. It's a black box which provides you with all the evidences and evaluation. Friends, our first priority is always to prevent the incidents. But God forbid, there might be probabilities of incidents happening. In such a cases, identifying the root cause of the incidents becomes very important. And that is exactly where the Falcon's evidence and evaluation system comes into picture. Every single piece of information, every event recorded by the Falcon ecosystem, whether it is related to accidents, passenger safety, thefts, or digital media, is end-to-end encrypted and stored permanently in the cloud, complying with all international data security standards. This allows Falcon to serve as a hard proof of evidence in court cases, police investigations, and insurance claims. In fact, Falcon data is recognized as valid evidence in more than 152 countries globally. But not only as an evidence, Falcon goes a step further and also acts as an evaluation system. Using the Falcon data, you can create dashboards analyzing driver behaviors, tracking fleet performances, and offering customizable analytics. These tools enable you to evaluate the safety of your vehicle, the safety of your drivers, and the safety of your passengers, thereby improving transparency, accountability, and overall fleet safety by more than 70%. So in short, Falcon acts like your black box, providing you with both evidence and evaluation. So friends, let's take a moment to sum up what all we have saw till now. We saw what are the enormous challenges of the passenger bus industry. Challenges like accidents, rapes, kidnaps, thefts. We also saw how the existing systems like CCTV and GPS are completely useless in preventing these problems. And then finally, we introduced you Falcon, system that prevents accidents, protects passengers, prevents thefts, enables end-to-end digital connectivity, and provides a black box for evidence and evaluation. In short, Falcon converts your normal vehicle into world's safest vehicle powered by artificial intelligence. Well, what are you waiting for? The future of passenger safety is here, and you need to adopt it right now.